Hello, my name is Charles Harrington, and today I'll be giving a presentation on the evolution of basketball as a sport. And basketball through the years has evolved and changed into a game where scoring the ball has become a lot easier, and that's due to rule changes like hand checking leaving the game of basketball. And as well, it's crazy how analytics has almost really helped the basketball evolve, where it's helping players stay healthy or maybe even building winning strategies to help organizations. And then players like Stephen Curry, who has just revolutionized the three-point shot and overall the game of basketball by being the marksman he is. And nowadays, people love to put up at least 7 three-point shots a game, which is insane because back in the day, 80s, 70s, 90s, people weren't really doing that. It was just a bunch of layups and dunks. And today, it's almost people score 140 points like it's nothing. Back in the day, 100 points at the end of a game was something really, really rare. So just scoring the ball, 3 is more than 2. It's just how the game is played today. The way basketball is also played in the current era is just way different. It's past decades because of rule changes, analytics, and as well the three-point shot, Stephen Curry revolutionizing the game. If you've ever played or been around the sport of basketball, you know people are really invested in it and love the sport for what it is. And people love to hate how the basketball's kind of changed over the years, and then people also love it. Me personally, I like it. My favorite player being LeBron. He's always been the GOAT. I've been watching basketball for almost a decade and a half. As I said, LeBron's my favorite player. Watching him in the late 2000s to just seeing basketball now in 2022, it's crazy how the pace is just different. Just the rules and just how teams go on about winning games. It's just the difference is just, it's amazing. And overall, I'll be talking about how basketball has changed and the build up to the changes that have happened that made basketball take the revolutionary step or steps that it has to get where it is today. And then hand checking is one of the real reasons why basketball has turned into what it is today. As hand checking is when a defender plays defense with the hand or hands on an offensive player that it makes it really hard for the offensive player to score the ball. As in the article, What is Hand Checking Rule and How Did It Change the NBA by Hoops Beast, it says even a partially extended arm placed on an offensive player can make it much more difficult to drive and score and much easier for the defender to stay in front. So just overall, the hand checking rule, when it was in the NBA, it was very hard to score, and now it's a foul and makes it very easier for offensive players to score the ball. Analytics is another thing, like I said, that has come into the NBA and the basketball world and has just leveled it and changed how things are. Almost like players being healthier, helping NBA teams keep players healthy, which is a big deal. And then even building winning strategies for teams and organizations, helping a coach know which player likes to go with their left foot or their right foot or how players play, and you can build defensive strategies for that. And just overall, it's crazy how technology is kind of changing the basketball world. And in this article, How Data Analytics is Revolutionizing the NBA by Petra, it says that it helps coaches better playing defensive strategies based on their opponents, decide on which players should be matched up against who, and recommend smarter offensive moves for their players. And that's just advancing, advancement on technology and analytics helping the NBA. And then another point is Curry and how he really just changed the three-point shot. Curry just revolutionized the game by shooting so many three-pointers and almost single-handedly outscoring teams. The 3 is more than 2. It's ever since he's exploded and played out of his mind doing what he does. It's been different ever since then, and he's the legend he is because of that. In this article, How Stephen Curry Ushered NBA's Greatest Shooting Era and Changed the Perception of Championship Teams by Bill Reitner. He states that Curry's in a category of his own. Curry, with a proficiency in three-point shooting and space creation that rewrote how basketball is played. He really changed how basketball is played, a game that's been in the world forever. almost. It seems it's crazy how in today's world, 2022, he's just took off. Overall, the NBA has evolved because of the rules change. Like I said, hand checking and the analytics, and then as well, Curry revolutionizing the three-point shot. And this has all helped the NBA grow and evolve into what it is now. And seeing how much the NBA has evolved since I started watching it as a little kid in the late 2000s to the current day 2022, it's shocking if you go back and watch a game from the late 2000s to now 2022. The game is completely different. There's way more three-point shots getting shot up. Bad shots maybe, but the game and the way the game's played, the pace, it's just completely different. And you know what happened to the NBA? Everything that's happened is what's best for the NBA going forward and for the NBA's future. And yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Excellent.